Proudmasculine live stream. March 18th already, 2025. Can you believe it? We're already through March. Come on in, everybody. Smash that like. Let's get this chat built up. We'll get this thing going. Starting a little late. I just got through eating. I started right away. Oh, I'm so full. It was delicious, though. Damn, that woman can cook. I'm telling you. She made some kind of chicken with mushroom and onion gravy. Oh, man. Get myself sick on that shit. Come on in. Excuse me. Getting a little dizzy, a little under the weather. About 6 o'clock, something came over me. I don't know what's going on. I hope I ain't getting the... I'm healing. Yeah, tonight we're going to get a good one going here. Talk about some serious shit. Serious stuff. I can't curse. Under 5 minutes. This tablecloth needs to be clean. So, come on in and let that chat build up a little bit. Guys, I have channel memberships available now. Membership to the channel and the community. Join to support the channel. Less than a cup of coffee per month. That's what it costs. Not only that, there's going to be membership-only perks, membership lives, membership Q&As. Members only, where we can get into some more in-depth. It'll probably be smaller groups. You know, we can actually ask questions and take questions and stuff. Do anything about relationships, romance, sex, fitness, mindset, anything masculine, any and all things. Yeah. What's up, Rockadoodle? Good to see you, man. What is up? Good, we're just getting started. Rodera, what's up? There she is. Well, good, I got a mod in here already. So when I get rolling, I can get rolling. I don't have to monitor the chat. We'll let Rodera police the trolls. Cass, what's up, Cass? Y'all come on in. Smash that like on your way in. Or if you're just sitting, double tap. Get them likes up. I was just announcing I have sick. Jesus, woman. What are you doing over there in Alaska? You taking vitamin C? You ain't getting any sunlight? You falling off a snowboard, getting sick? You better sleep a couple of days. I was just announcing I got a membership option now, a membership link in the description to become a member of the channel. Kess asked me if I am a father. Yes, I am a father. What's up, Nazia? Broken ass now, sick as a dog. They are becoming more masculine than most men. Some are, brother. Some are. Lukey, yes, I did. I voted for Donald Trump. What's up, Chicken Man? Yeah, y'all, I got the membership option now. You ought to sign up for a membership to the channel. There's going to be some good shit coming with that. I was just describing members-only chats, members-only Q&As, stuff like that. Get a little bit more of my attention, you know? We can get in some more in depth. I also have the Telegram group you can join to get the alerts. I'm still under you-know-who's scrutiny for the time being. What's up, Lithium? Like done. Thank you. Number 5 like. Thank you, sweetie. Good. We got enough people. Let's get started about what I wanted to talk about tonight was the transformation that you witness in life when you begin to recognize and step into the uncomfortable parts about yourself. When you truly begin to, I'm gonna pause the chat. I have my moderator, Rodera, in there. She can answer any questions. If you're gonna act up, she's gonna kick you. I'm gonna pause the chat a minute so I can get what I say what I have to say. Then you can just leave your questions. I'll be scrolling through the chat. Let me get this question real quick. I'll be coming. I got the chat paused, so you don't have to ask questions 3 and 4 times. I'm gonna finish what I'm saying. If you do have a pressing question or a topic you want, put it in the super chat and I'll get right to you. Or you could just donate to the channel with a super chat. Appreciated. Everything goes right back into the channel. Comment says, at what point would you consider masculinity to be away from God? At no point. At no point would I consider masculinity to be away from God. A true masculine man's life is centered in God. Great question, though. I'm going to pin that question. Anybody have any thoughts on that? Let's hear it. The pinned comment. At what point would you consider masculinity to be away from God? At no point, sir. But a very good question tonight. Yes, good. So anyway, well, let's jump right into it. Y'all coming in, hit that like button. Sit tight. I'm coming through the chat. So just hold your horses. And you'll notice the shift, that change when you become willing to get uncomfortable to do the work that you avoid doing to yourself. When you are practicing and experiencing and demonstrating self-love and self-care, what that does. And you'll notice your quality of life, your quality of friendships, your quality of relationships, your quality of your financial situation. You can see, because here's what we taught. We taught to seek love, right? And we get that misconstrued with seeking love from God and ourselves, our higher selves. So you're taught to go seek love in another person, another woman, another man, whatever your choice is. But that's never going to be, not only will you never get that, you'll never be able to receive that if you're not open to receive love from yourself. And what that requires is you accepting all parts of yourself, all the good, all the bad, with no judgment. Your fully integrated self, shadow and all. And the shadow self is just the uncomfortable parts about yourself you really don't like to put on display, or you really don't even like to think about and confront and acknowledge these things exist about you as a man. So you try to hide it and run from it, thinking, if I don't pay any attention to it, if I don't give it any life and attention, it's going to go away. Nobody's going to see it, nobody's going to notice it. And that's the exact opposite of what happens when you run from something. It only sits back and stays dormant and gets stronger. And what you do, all of these things about yourself that you try, that you think you're doing a great job hiding, you're not. And what you're doing is you're just attracting people and things and situations and opportunities to reinforce all these things about yourself. So you'll never have a full measure of quality of life and love, what it's designed to look like, what it's supposed to look like. It requires being uncomfortable, because there's some uncomfortable things about yourself that you have to accept. You cannot change anything if you don't have awareness of what the thing is that needs to be changed. You cannot work on things that you don't know what the problem is. You can't fix a solution that isn't a problem. I mean, you can't fix a problem, you know what I mean. You can't apply a solution to an absent problem. And, people think the way around that is money and status, and like money, status, clothes and cars and this. That's not the way. That's not going to happen. You start doing the things that are necessary, the work it takes, the inner work, the real inner work, to recognize and embrace your dark side, your shadow self, and integrate it with your light, and watch the magic happen in life. Watch the people you attract. Watch the relationship you attract. Because you no longer are sending out that frequency of I need validation. I need you to accept me. I need you to validate me, to tell me that I'm good enough. Because that's all that shit is. I need you to think I'm good enough so I get this Rolex. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with having nice things. I'm not. It's the place it comes from. See, people say money is the root of all evil. Money is not the root of all evil. The worship of money is the root of all evil. Worshiping money, idolizing people who have money. Look at these celebrities are awful people. Not all of them. But what do these people do other than are well-known and make money? And they have such a say-so in society. Whereas you have people who work every day, have a $100,000 a year job and raise families, and they have zero influence on anything productive in society. They don't have these people on TV asking them, how do you do it? How do you keep a family together? How do you keep a wife and a home and children and nurture and protect? They don't want to hear about that shit. They want to hear about, which celebrities getting a divorce and who did what and who was at the club and who was at the Met Gala and who's in the commercial for the jeans and the cologne. These people have nothing to offer society, just complete distractions. And that's all that is when you're running from yourself, trying to fill those voids and trying to hide these parts of yourself that are undesirable, so you perceive as undesirable. All you do is attract the things that make you feel like that, because you won't acknowledge it. So if you struggle with self-worth and you put a lot of emphasis on status and having hot women, and there's nothing wrong with having hot women, there's nothing wrong with having status, but it's how it comes about and why has it come about. What's the motive behind it? Because that matters, the intention. Everything operates on a different frequency. The same thing in life. People operate in different frequencies, and you're going to attract people on your frequency, which you're vibing at. These are the people and the things you're going to attract, circumstances. You don't even have to try. You'll just notice people that reinforce to you the things that you try to hide from yourself, or naturally bring it out in you, because that's what you're bringing to light. That's what the universe is giving you. That's what you're asking for. And when you raise that frequency, just like a frequency on a radio, you change the channel, a different song comes in. As you move the frequency, a different song comes in and the static disappears. That's the same thing. And it's effortless. I mean, once you get to that point, it takes intention, it takes awareness, and it takes self-work. It takes inner work, which is uncomfortable. This is the reason why most people aren't doing this, because people will do more to avoid pain than to gain pleasure. That's a human characteristic. Listen, people will do more to avoid pain than to gain pleasure, right? So you'll do more, you'll expend more energy avoiding those things that you don't love about yourself and these things that you try to hide. You'll do more to avoid that than to step right into it and gain the pleasure of having a fully integrated self and begin to experience life at a high frequency where you're attracting amazing things, relationships, money, opportunities, people, friends, circumstances, mindset. Like all these things will start to change and you won't even understand. It'll just, and the people who used to be there in that less than favorable or toxic environment, they'll just start disappearing. You won't even know. You won't even realize it. You change in frequencies, those other things just go away. You don't exist in that frequency anymore. Then you look at life, of what life is supposed to be, effortless joy. And look, and I know some people, whoa, if it's uncomfortable, how's it joy? Because sometimes that's what joy is, being uncomfortable, accepting that you're being uncomfortable, accepting that. That's joy, fellas. Let me go in and chat here and see what everybody's saying. What's up, Game Reels? What's up, Shaky? Don't cheat yourself treason. Muslim believe that souls which get along in this world will be in the same place in the next. Very good. The world is going to another. What's up, Titanic? From Metairie, huh? Metairie, bruh. What's up, Gooder? I see you, man. Yeah, y'all, that's the truth. It takes time. It takes work. You got to be willing to get uncomfortable for a little while, to get on the other side of what's really waiting for you. And we've been lied to as society. It's like, oh, no. You don't have to be uncomfortable. Take this pill. Eat this food. Go to this restaurant. Wear these clothes. Wear this jewelry. Drive this car. And you'll fit right in. It's exactly what you need. They fill you with these hollow, meaningless objects. And what do you think marketing and mainstream media is all about? Sucking the life out of you, the true soul. They block you from your higher self. And your higher self's just in there waiting for you like, I'm waiting on you, bro. Come get me. I'm ready to do this thing. I'm ready to live. No, that's a little uncomfortable. I don't want to have to face that about myself. No, I don't know. That might be inconvenience. Fuck that. So this is why I don't like hearing people who rattle on and on about shit. And look, I have my guilty pleasures. I like this guy, Jason Whitlock, and he gossips about the sport writers and the condition of the world and all. I have my low vibrational activities that I participate in. I get caught up in that shit. I have bad habits. I do these nicotine pouches, you know what I mean? So I'm not perfect, but I know who I am. I'm not ashamed of who I am. I love who I've become. I love the man I am now, flaws and all. And because of that, my life has increased in quality, in meaning, and purpose. I have an amazing relationship. I surround myself with amazing people. I do awesome things. Everything I do for a living is something that I love doing. I have multiple income streams, and I love doing every single one of them. These being one of them, a content creator. Now a YouTube guy. That's it. I'm doing it. And I love it. I love reaching out. I love helping people. I love spreading the good word. I love gathering people with the common interest of leveling up and working on striving to reach our potential. I love helping men. And it just keeps getting better and better with moments that aren't great. Me and my girlfriend hit a rough patch about 2 weeks ago. That wasn't fun. Didn't run from it though. Dove right in. Let's see what's up. Let's get it. And guess what? Look at that. 11 likes. Oh, 11 views. It just went to 12. 11. That wasn't fun. But guess what? On the other end of it, did I learn some shit? And did she learn some shit? Things are back to normal. You know, there's one fucking guarantee. There's more than one guarantee. One guarantee is you start dying the day you're born, and that things are going to change. That's it. And you're not perfect, and that's okay. You're not supposed to be. You're not supposed to be a perfect being. You're flawed, you're imperfect. That's what makes you who you are. You know, you've had things pumped into your subconscious from a little kid telling you these certain things about you that are bad or not good, or don't tell anybody that, or keep that to yourself. Fuck that. There's not one person out there who ain't hiding some shit that they don't like. I say, why? Now, If you're just nasty, evil, yeah, I don't want anything to do with you. But I don't meet people like that. That's not the people I attract. The people I meet are kind, ambitious, considerate, usually pretty fucking dangerous, goal-oriented, people who genuinely like to see other people do well. Why? Because that's who I am, genuinely. And these are the people I attract. The takers, the leeches in life, they just drop off like flies. They disappear. And anybody who doesn't align with who I am, where I'm at, and where I'm going, anybody that makes me feel unwanted or uncomfortable goes. It's that simple. If anybody tries to push me to try to tell me what I'm doing is not good enough for that company or their space, that's fine. I don't bat a fucking eye. I promise you. It's gone. And that's the way of God and the universe's way of protecting you. But yeah, there's a reason you have a shadow. There's a reason you have a dark side. There's a contrast to everything. High, low, black, white, hot, cold, light, dark. And you have light and you have dark. And your dark side is a part of you. Why would you disown it or be ashamed of it? Some of the darkness you carry is who you are, and some of it was put there by other people and other forces. You don't have to own it, possess it. You can acknowledge it. That's when you'll notice things will get better in life. Your quality of life will improve exponentially. And it usually starts with the simplest things, like changing the narrative of how you talk to yourself. Changing your inner monologue. And watch what the things that you say to yourself and the things you surround yourself with. That's a huge part of it. Let's see. Go down the chat here. Welcome, Mein Kampf. What? Demina said, my boss is making me trying to quit. What? Did you show up late? 15 minutes before on time. Right, the definition of a poor worker. That's literally worse for people. I just gave you an example. What time is already late? I don't know. You should set your clock back 15 minutes and see how he reacts. 90% of the time, I'm on time. I like that. Good answer. TKR says, speak, brother. All right, I don't know. This dude's aggravating the fuck out of me. Roderick, why ain't you kicking this dude yet? TKR said he's spitting. Proud, I'm in a hospital, got shingles pretty bad. Anyway, pray for me. Good night, Dom. And I hope you get well, brother. God, look on this man. Heal this man through his time of sickness. You better go take some NyQuil and go to bed. Fancy is hiding. Hey. See if she comes. I gave her a chicken bone. There she is. Hey. What's going on? What? What? There she is. She was eating her chicken bone. Proud, what goals do you have in life already, knowing you have such a great mindset? You know, that's a fucking awesome question, dude. I have a goal. I call it purpose. I have purpose. Because I have so many things that I want to accomplish. There's so many things. I want to build this brand. I want to build this channel to reach millions of men and help change the world, or help change humanity. One live stream at a time. I want to help people. I want to make things matter in this world. I want to help men. I have a son that I want to leave an empire for. My passion is the stuff I do here on this live stream and helping men, helping my clients, building this brand. I do construction. I own a business. I love doing that. I love working with my hands. I love the action. I love the excitement. I love the trades coming in and everybody negotiating and working and tearing stuff apart and putting it back together, like taking a whole house apart and putting it back together. That's awesome. I get to go work with my hands every day with the salt of the earth people, good people. Some of them felons and shit, but they still good people. I'm a trainer. I'm a personal trainer. I love working out. I love training my guys. And my guys that I've been training for years, and they love me, and we all get along great. And all the things that feed me, I love to do. I get to wake up every morning and do it exactly what I want to do every day. Next to this gorgeous woman every morning. Dude, I got a lot of things. Lot of things. Get that shit out of here, Dr. Balls. Purpose is useless if you can't use it. What kind of dumb shit is that? Just to be a smart ass or something? I recommend working. I do network, TKR. Thank you, Game Reels. Said, Proud, I'm really happy you're still doing this, man. Keep plugging away. This will get way more reach. Good, I hope so. Dev, mind if I ask you for gym advice? Yeah, go for it, Dev. Let's hear it. What you got? I'm listening. Yeah, purpose can't be useless. It's a contradiction. Go ahead, Dev. I'm waiting. Ask your question. Got a few more minutes. So I'm going to cut this one short. I'm tired, y'all. It's 11 o'clock already. And I have a full belly. And I went to jiu-jitsu tonight. And I still got to take a shower before I go get in my clean bed. Ah, yes. DT. I'm going to get to that, DT. That's a great question. Dev says, I've been off the gym for a few months and lost a mass and weight. It's hard for me to bulk up. What do you say to get a few kilograms up? You just got to get back to it. Dial your calories in. Getting a caloric surplus 4 days a week of anything. 4 days a week of anything consistently, 5x5s, bro splits, kettlebell circuits, or or just like a regular circuit, a full body circuit is what I was trying to think of. Full body circuits, and just recommit. Upping your calories, getting your calories in. Yes, I'm central in Louisiana. That answer your question, Dev? Hold up, I'm going to come. Let me see. BS, thank you for your message. Can you discuss further actions to end low frequencies and start shifting into higher frequencies? I can. It's kind of hard to get into that in great detail here, especially the time I got left. We can do one-on-ones, or if you wait for another chat. If you send me an email with the topic, I'll do a live based on your topic, BS. You can go in at proudmasculine@gmail.com, and I'll dedicate a whole show to it. So, but that is a good question. Matter of fact, email me. I want to go over that, because that's a great question. But it's a little wordy to answer. DT, my mod, says, what did it take to make your son your son? It took, look, I'll tell you. I have an ex-wife. She gets credit. First, it took her. It took God first. And then my son's mother carried him for me, then had him. And I'll always love and appreciate that woman for that. I'll always cherish that. I'm connected with that person for the rest of my life, no matter what. It's us three. And obviously God's going to get the credit, right? First and foremost, I can't do anything else with it. It's not me. So I'll tell y'all, I had a really hard life. I had a difficult life growing up. Dysfunction, addiction, homelessness, a lot of different things y'all don't know about old Proud Masculine. Trouble with the law. And by the time I had my son, I didn't have supervision when I was young. I didn't have a family. I had family, but my family wasn't a family. We never saw each other. We never spent time, did all that shit. Always coming and going, fighting, and always some turmoil. And I swore since I was a teenager that I would be a dad and I'll have my own family one day. And it would be nothing like the family I grew up in. And I did it. I did it. And by the time I had my son, I had seen enough in life. I had done enough to know at least what not to do, right? So it was a lot of tough love because that's a dad's role, daughter and son. Dad's the enforcer. Like it or love it or not, you're the disciplinarian. You got to crack the whip. You got to break asses. You got to crack heads sometimes. That's just the dad's role. And especially raising a young man, he got a good life. And he got it really easy. But it wasn't just given. And I was always brutally honest with him. Now, look, this dude's 21. He's tall. He's jacked. He's a purple belt in jiu-jitsu, an entrepreneur. Like he handles his own business. He's a great fucking human being, first and foremost. The kindest person I know, genuinely. Just a genuinely good person. And it honors me, but I'm going to give God the credit and the glory for that. Because without God guiding me, I never would have been able to offer that to him. And me and his mother stayed together. Our marriage wasn't perfect, but there's one thing that was perfect, and that was both of us loved our son dearly. And no matter what happened between us, I left home when he was about 16. But me and his mother stayed parenting. Like, I was still the authority figure in that home. And one thing I did was hold him accountable. And everything that I could do to put him in the best possible position to succeed, I did. But he had to earn his place in that particular thing, whatever it might have been. I put him in sports. He played sports. And he couldn't just sit around. Now, he did like video games, but he earned those video games. He made good grades and shit for a while. And that was another thing he had to earn is my time. Son or not, my time is valuable, brother. And he knew I'm his father. He knows I'm the dad first and foremost. And I taught him respect, self-respect. I taught him the value of working hard, staying away from negative people, cutting bad people out of your life. I taught him everything I knew. And the older I got, the more I learned, the more knowledge that I was able to shed to him. The more I got connected with God, the more I opened up as a father to him. So you go, God, me, him. God, me, him. God, me, him. And that's still what we do to this day. I talked to him a little while ago. We had jiu-jitsu together tonight. And that's it. Him and I are honest with each other. We don't hide anything from each other. If he does something really well, that's how he knows when I tell him I love him and I'm proud of him, That's how he knows I'm telling the truth, because I didn't give him false validation. I didn't blow smoke up his ass. And if he's doing something dumb, I tell him that's dumb. I'm not saying you're dumb, but what you're doing is dumb. Honesty. Tell him that's the way, what you're doing is right. That's right. Good job. Keep it up. And it was spiritual principles that I wasn't raised by, that I was able to instill and impart into his life. Did I do it perfect? No. And when it came time to be the fucking dad and beat some ass, I beat some ass. I hated it. Look, I'm telling you, I used to feel horrible whacking him with the belt. Spare the rod, spoil the child. God we trust. He's given his son the childhood he never had. Respect, respect. Thank you, thank you. How was that? Right now, my husband and I hit a hard bump in the road. I don't know what the question is. Did the split affect him? Not really. But I sat down, we sat at the table one night. I said, look, this is how it's going to be. Son, I'm moving out. And, you know, this is something me and your mom's been dealing with for a while. You know, and it's time. We're still going to be talking every day. I'm still your dad. It wasn't bad going through the divorce. It wasn't bad. No. I went through a nasty divorce. I wasn't putting my son through that. You know, me and his mom stayed friendly. She's mad at me right now. But she's a great mother to him. She used to ride him hard, pretty hard. I didn't like that part. But she deferred to me. I'm sipping on a Spindrift. Spindrift now has grape, my favorite. What's up, baby blue? Yeah, Roderick, that's a big fear of anybody splitting to affect the kids, because that's who. See, this is. I'm glad you at least have the awareness. I mean, something's got to be worked out between the adults. Kids are helpless. Kids didn't ask for this shit. The kid didn't ask for some dysfunctional ass parents. But they're the ones that's going to suffer. If the two parents can't get together and agree to be adults and do what's the best interest of the kids. You know, these women who hide their kids from the dad and move other men in the house and shit and tell them, you can't see the kids and give me child. That's fucked up. That's torture. That's a mental illness. That's a problem. But if the two people consent, I saw this video the other day. This guy filming himself, dropping his daughter off, looking for sympathy on the internet because his wife's telling him something. The girl's new boyfriend looks like some little cheese dick, telling him, we need money, we need. I'm like, why do you? No. And that poor kid. Well, there you go, Rodera. Hey, look, rough patches come and go, sweetie. Everybody hits rough patches. You can't not hit a rough patch. When you got that many moving parts, two people working, two different personalities, a bunch of kids, you need time, I need time, you don't understand, I don't understand, I want this from you, you want this from me, I don't get enough of this, I don't get enough. Nah, give me some food. We need lights on, we got to go to the army, we got to do rough patches are going to come. That's called life. That's what we do. Sometimes we just got to fucking buckle down and get through it. We got to put our adult hats on. Say, all right, what needs to be done right this second? Does this even have to be a rough patch? Does it have to be rough? Are we making it rougher than it needs to be? Am I making it rough? What can I be doing differently? What can I be doing differently to even this out, to soothe this situation without expecting anything? What can I selflessly give to this that could contribute to things smoothing out? And if you have good people in your life, like I was saying, they're going to meet you there. They're going to think the same thing. What can I do for that person? What can I do to make things better here? Nah, it's okay. It's a rough patch. And it says, here's the beauty in that. Either this rough patch is going to bring you closer together and stronger and more deeply connected, or it's going to tear you apart. You have a choice, though. Both of y'all have a choice. Somebody's got to have that conversation. You'd be amazed what you can solve when you're living in the solution. When you start looking for a solution, when you ask God for a solution, you'll be fucking amazed how things start coming right to your face. The answers come. The opportunities come. My thumb, I smashed it with a hammer. A little blood blister, that in my finger. I got these little blood blisters all over. My thumb here, this one, this finger. My hands got beat to shit. Oh, I remember that was a sawzall. Got pinched in the sawzall. Thoughts on Andrew Tate? I don't know. I mean, he makes a lot of good points. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, the dude was kind of a self-admitted pimp. I mean, I don't know, but do you forgive people? The dude makes a lot of valid points. And look, I'll tell you, he's right about the struggle for men. But he's also right about a no-nonsense approach to life. Fuck whatever you got going on. Just get it done. Sawzalls get you every time. Yeah, they get me. Dev says, from personal experience, I'd say if living together with kids is more important than personal feelings of separation, then must give it a few more months before getting separated. Things can change. Yeah, I could say you got two people came together for some reason. You got beautiful children. You got a family together. Work it the fuck out. The solution's in there. Are y'all willing to do what it takes to find a solution? It's that simple. And can you come to the table and forgive each other for anything in the past? No resentments, no strings attached, like a genuine, I love you, you love me. I work on me for you, you work on you for me. Let's hit that fucking reset. It can be whatever. I found when you bring God into things, shit just starts happening easily on its own. Hubby and I had problems, separated a little while because of the alcohol. And got into church, things got better. Just the alcohol had already done damage. Also, part of that is consider the future. Weigh it out. Look at the pros and the cons. Like you're going to split time with the kids. You're going to have a custody battle, split the community. Then what? You might date a few people. DT with the $2, with the 2-piece. Good night, brother. I will tell him hi. Thank you for dropping in. Great question, man. Everybody say bye to DT. There's some W's in the chat for the 2-piece. So, it's there. It's there. But, look who it is, y'all. Look who it is. Hey.
Hi.
The lovely Mrs. Proudmasculine, everybody. Coming in from a hard night's work. Feeding me some delicious mushroom gravy chicken that I ate too much of. The kids are very young. Yeah, good. But I'm saying, weigh it all out. Put it all out in front and look at it from every direction. Yeah, she's a nurse. Look at everything. Consider the kid's future, your future. How's it going to go? Think about, you're going to be putting effort out no matter which direction you go. You're going to have to step up and do some work and expend yourself for this to go right or to go your separate ways. It's going to be work no matter what. What's it worth? I believe you love your children more than anything. But you can't hate the person you're with. Golly, my stomach hurts, y'all. Shit. Ow. Just saying. I think that's the thing today, you know? People just get divorce happy. Exactly. Exactly, Robert. People get divorce happy and they think that's the answer. And guess what? A few years go by and you're like, fuck, man. We could have made it work. We could have tried and made it work. Then you got so much time apart. Maybe you met somebody. Sleep on it. Talk to God. Pray with your husband. Tell your husband to lead you in prayer. Go to your husband and tell him you want him to lead you in prayer. Ask him to bring God into your life. That's his job. It's God, him, you, the kids. God's got him, he's got you, you got the kids. Ask him. Grab him by the hands. Say, you need to pray for us tonight. You pray. Let him lead. That's what I mean. He prays, not you pray. Amen. Me and Mrs. Proudmasculine pray every night in bed. I say most nights. Sometimes I'm sleeping by the time she gets home. If I'm up, I don't care if we fighting. We praying. You better give me a little attitude-ass hand while I pray. You could be pissed off. You're still going to listen. I ain't letting anything come into my relationship that doesn't belong here. And when God's not present, anything's possible. And that's the truth. Ask me how I know. And keep people out of your relationship. Yeah, I'll grab that attitude-ass hand. She better not yank it away either. Keep your nosy friends out of your relationships too, y'all. Don't let anybody in that. That's a sacred space. That's for you and your husband only. Nobody gets any depth and argue. Nobody gets depth and perspective into your relationship. Because let me tell you something, ladies. Bitches will try to break you up just to make you unhappy like them. Don't think. Don't think. It's your own best friend trying to move on your husband, trying to make your ass miserable like them and bring you into the dating pool. You don't want to do that. Talk to God about your family. It gets better. Look, what do you think happened in my marriage? A family member, a bitch, interfered with everything she could. She didn't like me because I put her in her place. Every chance she got to speak some negative about me when I wasn't around. And it was my ex-wife's fault for not putting her in her place and standing up for me. So That's kind of what happens. Shit like that will permeate your relationship and destroy it. Your relationship's a closed door operation. No visitors allowed. The only person that gets to hear your problems is you, husband, and God. That's it. Keep it respect. Respect first, everything else comes after. God, respect, then love. And lots of good sex. Don't think that doesn't keep a relationship together. People underestimate the value of sex. Sex is the glue that holds a relationship together. Look, I've been in some bad ones that stayed together way too long because of the sex. So, and that's actually a spiritual part of a marriage, is sex. That's right, Gooder. Can't force them to change. Well, look, y'all, my stomach is jacked up. Y'all don't see the pain I'm in because I'm trying to be cool. It hurts bad, like it's gonna hurt and pop. Ah. I think you know what it was? I ate some fried fucking fish today. That's what happened. That's what's getting me. Damn it. But I have to go now because I got to get some sleep. Everybody, thank you for coming in tonight, really. Look at us. Rios with the One Piece super chat. Some W's in the chat for Rios. Rios. Don't tell me that. I don't want no damn gallstones. I'll be fine. I'm going to drink some Alka-Seltzer. No, relationships are never 50-50. 100-100. Show the fuck up. Oh, it won't work. Oh, don't. I don't know. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Rios. I will. If you have not yet, hit that like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, join the Telegram group. Thank you, everybody, for the super chats tonight. Rios and DT who checked out. Appreciate the donations, man. Much love. Join the membership for the channel. The membership link is in the top of the description. A cup of gas station coffee per month. Don't be cheap. Hook up the channel here. Could really use the support. Miss Proud's already in the bedroom getting it washed up for Daddy. I'll catch up, but I'll have to make sure to tell you said good night, though, right before I put her ass to sleep. All right, everybody. Good night. See y'all tomorrow. Have a great night. Thanks again.